for the first time, we're hearing a local mother's miracle story. This Vancouver woman is home tonight after delivering her baby while in a coma after spending weeks in the hospital fighting COVID-19. Our Fox 12 Sarah Hurwitz has been following her story for us and spoke with her today. And Sarah, we understand she had a pretty unique perspective about what might have happened.
Yeah, that's right. She's a respiratory therapist. So when she got sick, she knew what kind of treatment might be necessary for her. At this point, she just says she is thankful to be alive and to be home. And now her recovery is, now her focus is on her recovery and the recovery of her baby girl. The last several weeks for Angela PRIMACHENKO have been a blur.
I wasn't sure where I was. I was very confused. I didn't have a belly anymore. I didn't know where my baby was. I was in isolation. I hadn't been able to see my husband.
A nightmare visit to the hospital that turned into a 17-day stay fighting for her life and her unborn child. And it all started with a cough.
Like, that kind of cough. And then for a while, and then it kind of got a little bit worse. And then I started having a hard time breathing at night.
Not long after, Angela tested positive for COVID-19 and was admitted to the hospital. Angela is also a respiratory therapist at the same hospital where she was admitted. She says it put her in a unique situation because she could predict what was going to happen for her care.
I'm going to probably end up on a ventilator because I can't breathe. I just can't catch my breath.
And that's exactly what happened. Her twin sister previously told Fox 12 that they weren't sure if Angela would survive.
All of us were just like, God, if you don't come through, we might lose our sister.
Doctors delivered her baby at 34 weeks while Angela was in an induced coma fighting the virus. This is her daughter, Ava.
Which means breath of life. And I'm like, I just really like it. I think Ava is just such a beautiful name. And we did not expect to go down this road, but sure enough, she ended up being our little breath of life.
Angela says Ava is still in the hospital as doctors are monitoring her eating. And it was touch and go for Angela after delivery. But eventually she was taken off a ventilator and started breathing on her own. And doctors slowly started to take her off medication. The emotional cheers as Angela was released from the ICU, and now she's home.
I'm just taking it every day at a time and just kind of trying to regain my strength and core and muscles.
Angela says this experience taught her to not live in fear.
Rejoice, be happy. Life is so short.
She says her sister's heart was in the right place to first share her story.
She just saw that this is truly a miracle and that people need something good right now. And they need a good story. They need something that's uplifting.
And we appreciate Angela for sharing her story with us today. Such an incredible journey for her. And at this point, she says she has not actually seen Ava, her daughter, in person because she is still testing positive for the virus. She says she'll have to get 2 negative tests before that can actually happen. And at this point, she says she is at home self-quarantining. And, she also does say that she has no idea how she got the virus. She says that all of her family is tested negative for it. She was taking all of the right steps and precautions. She says she also wasn't working at this point when she got sick as well. Reporting live in Beaverton, Sarah Hurwitz, Fox 12 Oregon.